the smartwatch to look like, well, a watch. That means moving away from bulky designs that look particularly bad on small wrists. Pebble, which brought us one of the first iOS and Android compatible smartwatches, knows this. So they searched for a solution, and the answer was staring them in the face. The classic watch face.
We're announcing the latest watch. We're announcing Pebble Round. It's also the thinnest and lightest smartwatch in the world. We had a couple in mind, a lot of like Scandinavian designs.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that focused on kind of simplicity and not overcrowding the watch design. Fashion and design.
Fashion and design.
They're both critical, yeah.
We went behind the scenes to Pebble's design lab to find out how they tackled making a smaller, stylish, round smartwatch.
So here we are, we're at the Pebble Design Lab. Super secret, away from the other part of the company. On inside. So what you'll see here is a little bit of the process of how we went about getting to Pebble Round. What we're looking at right here is, this is a breadboard. So basically this is the watch, but in a larger size. And so the developers use this early on before we have a watch.
This is what you had to shrink into the watch.
Essentially.
Basically. Okay, cool.
So what we see here is a variety of 3D prints. Shows the very beginning of the process. We built a bunch of models, we printed them out, we put them on wrists, we put them on our wrists, we put them on other people's wrists. We were trying to just get information and feedback and what felt good, what was right size. From this 3D printing process, we're able to really quickly iterate and move on to the point where we'll start to build something that's more harder in metal. But here, you can kind of see we went in and started to look at what material it would be. Would it be a shiny silver?
You guys ultimately ended up going with 3 colors. So did you already know that at this point, that you would end up with 3 different bezel colors or bezel styles?
No. So at this point of stage, we probably had 10, 12, multiple different three-dimensional bezels, as well as colors and decorations on them. This just kind of represents a stable of rear covers or rear housings that at various stages we evaluate what we do with the logo, what detail the charging details are, again what level of finish is going to be involved. So.
And how far into the process are we now? Is this how many months in?
This probably represents 6 months in.
Okay. So when I look at this, I think 1/3 of the screen or 1/3 of the face is bezel. How did it end up that way?
We're taking lots of high-tech components and dealing with screens, buttons, taking everything that is in Pebble Time and Time Steel and minimizing it and putting it inside a smaller form factor. So there's a few things that we can juggle around and fine-tune. At the same time, there are some limits to the screen and what we can do, and so that bezel helps cover it. What we ended up with is an assortment of 5 watches, black, silver, and rose.
Let's go, let's go.
We're excited with Pebble Round. We think it will get on the wrists of a lot more women.
Can you tell I'm not taking off the rose gold? It's going to be my benchmark.
Talk to you. Yeah, well, please feel free to wear it.
Yeah.